you for fitting a 23 questions video into your schedule. So our first question is, how has your day been today?
Today, it's been a busy day already. I worked last night, so I'm coming right in from the overnight, so busy day.
What did you have for breakfast today?
Nothing.
No?
Coffee.
What is your favorite color?
Purple.
When is your birthday?
May 7th.
If you were stranded on an island, what 3 things would you bring?
Oh, that's a great question. Chinese food, some water, and it's cheesy, but I'll bring my wife.
What's your favorite thing about Westford Academy?
Everything. Everything's great. I love interacting with the students. The admin team, we're on the same page on how a lot of things are handled. So the teachers are great. They invite me into their classrooms, and everyone's welcoming and stuff. So
Is there a specific
let's go that way.
reason why you chose Westford Academy?
Sorry, what's that?
Is there a specific reason why you chose Westford as a town to be a police in?
Actually, yeah. When we were looking to transfer, I was living down the Cape before coming here, and we ended up seeing that Westford Academy was taking lateral transfers. Checked out. Honestly, we checked out the school system. We checked out the town. Centrally located near, Boston, 495, New Hampshire. So yeah, it fit a lot of our boxes.
Can you describe to me what a typical day as Detective Pavao looks like?
So as the SRO, obviously my main goal is school safety. So, coming in after everyone enters the building, going around, making sure that the doors are locked, making sure that the people who are here are supposed to be here, making sure people who aren't supposed to be here aren't here. So like that kind of starts the day. And then, popping my head into classrooms, making sure, answering any questions that need to be done, doing little presentations on different things, anything from internet safety to the dangers of vaping to distracted driving. And then, at the end of the day, helping dismiss people and, safety on the parking lot and all that stuff. So that's kind of like the Cliff Note version.
Do you have any children?
3,
What are their names?
Emma, Gavin, and Mason.
What advice would you give your children and the students of Westford Academy?
Like just in general advice for like life. For me, don't sweat the small stuff and don't worry about a lot of things. Like I try not to, worry about problems until they become actual problems. Everyone's young, like, you don't have to worry about, what am I gonna do for the rest of my life? And, my grades aren't this and, things like that. Most people change their career once or twice in their life. Before becoming a police officer, I was doing accounting. So, what you think you want to be today is not necessarily how things are going to pan out in the end. So,
Tell me what made you want to be a detective.
That's a good question too. So, as a police officer, there's many different avenues you can take. Before becoming a detective, I was like on the accident recon team and mountain bike patrol and drug recognition and stuff. And this is one of the opportunities that came through, and they put out it's like a memo, and it says, hey, we're hiring for the new SRO/detective. Sounds like an exciting opportunity, and I went for it. So
What do you think Westford Academy struggles with?
I guess I kind of go back to that same answer of the other question there of what not to, or what advice you want to give kids and stuff. Like, I think a lot of kids here struggle with oh my God, I'm going to Westford Academy. It's a top 10 school. I need to do the best I can. I think a lot of kids think I need. It's good to strive and try to do your best, but don't sweat it.
What's the best compliment you've received from a student?
It's a good question too. I like that they like that I'm here and that they find me approachable and can tell me things. So I think that's pretty good compliment.
Do you have a favorite TV show?
Right now, Yellowstone. It's a Netflix show. No, it's not Netflix. It's Paramount. Pretty good show. I don't really watch a lot of TV, to be honest with you. I just don't have a lot of time to be like, you know, downtime and stuff. So.
How would you define yourself in 3 words?
Approachable, hardworking, and honest.
What's the best piece of advice you have received?
Oh man, my dad's given me a lot of advice, and again, kind of sounds cliche-ish, I guess, but you know, do your best, and God, there's something more with it, but you know, basically, be yourself, do your best.
What have you learned from your experiences as being a detective at Westwood Academy?
Well, whether it's being a detective at Westwood Academy or just even on the street, one of the things I absolutely love about being a police officer is that things are always different. You know, it's always changing. There's no routine call. You know, whether I deal with a student today that's having, you know, an issue on something, that a different student can come in with the same issue and it's gonna be different, you know? So I love that you're always learning something, and you know, there's nothing routine. Every day is something different. When I was doing accounting, it was basically coming in and you knew the market closed at 420 and you know, then you have to post these numbers and you need to do this. And every day was very monotonous. It was the same exact thing all the time. This is completely different all the time. So it's one of the things I love about it.
Do you have a favorite genre of music?
Probably, I mean, I listen to a lot of country right now. My favorite band is Aerosmith. So it's kind of like, you know, I do like rock, but I'm also big into country right now. And Aerosmith honestly is old, so they're not touring too much left. Not much time left.
If you could switch lives with one person for a day, who would it be?
That's a good question too. A lot of good questions. Switch lives with somebody. You know, I'd love to have like some great profound answer, but you know, Tom Brady seems to have a pretty sweet life going on, you know, so give that a whirl.
When you were younger, what did you want to be?
So when I was really young, I did want to be a police officer, but you know, growing up, I was actually really good at math and ended up going to Bentley, and you know, I just kind of went down the accounting path. So that's the way it took me, even though I wanted to be something else, but here we are.
Can you tell me about a hobby of yours?
Golf. No question.
And finally, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years? I'm guessing I'd like to be a chief of police someday, somewhere, whether it's in Westford or somewhere else. I'm not 100% sure, but a town that has the same kind of demographic and, you know, police force of around 50 and, you know, the budget of whatever. And 10 might be a little bit short for that, but I don't know, 12, 13, 14 years down the road. But before I become the chief, you know, sergeant, lieutenant, captain, so just continuously moving my way up, you know?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.